In today's news, Royal Virgin Islands Police Force recaptures ESCAPEE JAMAL Freeman. Smith speaks on comparing the BVI to other countries. AC replacement part installed at the hospital. Residents encouraged to utilize waste oil facility. And USVI retains basketball championship. Our viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream. And then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way that day.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know, I watching ball. I've been watching football, dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked, I tell you.
Welcome viewers to the Wednesday, April 10th edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Leading today's news, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has successfully apprehended Jamal Freeman, who had been at large since January 1st, 2024, after escaping custody. In an official media release issued on Tuesday, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force confirmed Freeman's capture. Freeman's escape occurred while he was in police custody seeking medical assistance following his arrest for theft-related offenses. Since then, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has been actively pursuing leads and coordinating efforts to locate and apprehend him. Upon his recapture, the 29-year-old resident of Longlook now faces a litany of charges, including 2 counts of theft, resisting arrest, assault on police, escaping lawful custody, and landing without the leave of an immigration officer. Following standard legal procedures, Freeman was brought before the magistrate's courts, where he has been remanded to His Majesty's prison until his next court appearance. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has expressed gratitude for the public's assistance in providing information leading to Freeman's recapture. They reiterated their commitment to ensuring public safety and upholding the rule of law within the British Virgin Islands. Moving on, viewers, in a recent press conference, the Deputy Premier and Minister for Financial Services, Trade and Labour, Honourable Lorna Smith, was asked why the BVI government is doing so badly in regards to a recent report on the Virgin Islands financial services industry. The question compared BVI investment rivals such as Bermuda and Cayman Islands, to which end Smith said the BVI does not make it a practice to compare itself to other jurisdictions.
The indices they use 11 specific areas. The Virgin Islands came bottom in 7 of them, compared to our investment rivals. You know, the Cayman Islands, they got 5. Bermuda just got 1. Why is the government doing so badly?
Well, Sean, as a policy, the BVI does not compare itself with other jurisdictions. We make our own decisions, and we, as I've said, we accept the recommendations. In fact, we welcome those recommendations, and we are committed to making sure that those recommendations are implemented in short order. We have, in fact, you mentioned Cayman, we have in fact hired, we've already hired one consultant to lead on making sure that the recommendations are implemented, the firm of Claritas. And we will be hiring another very renowned firm to support us in the implementation of the other recommendations.
When asked whether or not she agreed with some experts who claim that the BVI will have a mountainous task in implementation, the recommendations from the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force report, Smith shared the following.
Okay, I spoke to the senior person at RUSHI, the Royal United Services Institute, which is arguably the most renowned think tank in London, and he said that the Virgin Islands has a mountain to climb in order to deal with financial corruption. Would you agree with him?
I know Mr. Rusi, Tom. He's somebody I respect, but he's entitled to his opinion. The BVI is committed to implementing the recommendations that has been set forth in that report. And in fact, he said a number of other things as well, which you are aware of. And as I said, they are a matter of opinion. The facts don't bear out what he says.
Smith was also asked why the BVI has not stated its position on the global minimum tax compared to other jurisdictions such as Bermuda. And she adamantly declared again that the BVI does not compare itself to other jurisdictions.
On GMT, the general, the global
minimum tax.
The global minimum tax. Our rivals, Bermuda and big rivals, Bermuda and the Caymans, have already set out their position. Cayman says no, Bermuda says yes. Nothing from the Virgin Islands yet. Why are you dragging your feet on this?
Sean, you keep mentioning the countries, and I keep telling you that the BVI does not compare itself. But I can tell you this, that the BVI, in fact, you're a journalist in the area of financial services, and you may have seen that we have, in fact, advertised for consultants to advise us on the best way forward. We are not in a great rush, but those consultants the selection process is at an advanced stage, and we should be able to make an announcement very shortly in terms of how we're going to move forward with the global minimum tax based on the advice that we receive from those consultants.
Yep.
The BVI Health Services Authority has reported significant progress in resolving the air conditioning system issue at the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital with the successful installation of the replacement part. In a recent media release, the BVI Health Services Authority confirmed that the new component for the AC system has been installed and activated. However, the authority emphasized the importance of a monitoring period to ensure the system's optimal performance before confirming a full resolution. Well, they said, and I quote, "While we have made significant strides in addressing the AC system issue, we must conduct thorough monitoring to ensure its effectiveness," end quote. Additionally, the BVI Health Services Authority assured the public of ongoing efforts to uphold air quality standards within the hospital. Teams responsible for safety and compliance, infection prevention, and infrastructure have been conducting air quality testing to ensure a safe environment for patients and staff. What the Health Services Authority said to maintain the highest standard of air quality, they have implemented a preventative cleaning schedule and remain dedicated to providing a safe and comfortable environment for all. But despite all the ongoing restoration efforts, the Health Services Authority noted that essential medical services at the hospital continue without interruption. The imaging unit operates from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., offering limited X-ray and ultrasound services. Emergency services or surgeries and the emergency department may remain fully operational with visiting hours unaffected. While elective surgeries are temporarily on hold pending final confirmation of the system stability, the hospital said that they can assure the public that urgent and emergency cases receive immediate attention. Furthermore, the BVI Health Services Authority said critical medical services such as the Road Town Clinic, laboratory services, and dialysis remain unaffected, ensuring continued access to essential healthcare services for residents. Our viewers, up next, more local news and a hint of sports.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands. Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, viewers. Residents across the territory are encouraged to take advantage of the newly established waste oil facility in Seacoast Bay, aimed at providing a safe and efficient solution for the disposal of used oil. The Department of Waste Management announced the opening of the facility in a recent press release, highlighting its capacity to store up to 20,000 gallons of used oil. Open to the public on Friday, April 5th, the facility offers residents a convenient option for proper waste oil disposal. Residents are urged to deposit their used oil or waste oil around the designated public bins, where it will be collected and transported to the facility. Additionally, individuals can directly deliver small quantities of waste oil to the site from Monday to Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. starting Monday, April 8th. Mr. Anselm Myers, Deputy Director of the Department of Waste Management, emphasized the department's commitment to managing the facility responsibly. He said the designated company has been retained to oversee the facility and to handle the collection of used oil from public garbage bins throughout the territory. Well, he said, and I quote, "We will be accepting small quantities of waste oil from households, small commercial businesses, hotels, restaurants, and government organizations," end quote. However, Myers clarified that the facility will not accept oil products in large quantities or from large commercial businesses such as charter or fuel companies, as these fall outside the scope of the facility's operations. The establishment of the waste oil facility represents a proactive step towards sustainable waste management practices in the territory, demonstrating the government's commitment to environmental stewardship and public health. Moving on to some sports, viewers. We're in a thrilling showdown at the multi-purpose sports complex. Team United States Virgin Islands, led by Captain Khalid Gerard, clinched their second consecutive title in the King of the Courts Caribbean Championships, overpowering local favorite Team Tola in the championship clash on Sunday. More in this report.
Facing a packed local audience, visitors United States Virgin Islands showcased their dominance, outplaying Team Tola with an impressive 88-67 victory, securing the coveted prize of $5,000 and the title of King of the Courts Caribbean Champions 2024. The turning point of the game came in the third quarter as Team Tola struggled to match the pace set by the visitors, allowing USVI to extend their lead significantly. Despite the formidable presence of NBA aka G League player Demoy Hodge in Team Tola's lineup, the home team failed to muster a comeback, ultimately succumbing to USVI's relentless offensive onslaught. Team captain Khalid Jarrad was instrumental in USVI's triumph and was duly recognized as the most valuable player for his stellar performance, marking his second consecutive MVP award in the tournament. In the battle for third place, Team Santo Domingo displayed exceptional skills and determination, overpowering the Bahamas with a commanding 111-82 victory, securing the third place trophy. Individual excellence was also celebrated, with USVI's Zion Jones clinching the most points award for his remarkable tally of 91 points during the group stage. Romani Hansen was honored for the most blocks, while Dylan Alexander of St. Eustacia secured the most rebounds title. Casey Lopes, also representing St. Eustacia, was recognized for the most assists player, while the most steals award was shared between Dylan Thomas of Santo Domingo and Jamai Jones of USVI. During the award ceremony, event organizer Steve Parlow expressed gratitude to all participants and supporters while addressing the challenges faced by local basketball, both domestically and on the regional and international stage.
We're right now neglected in basketball, even by FIBA, okay? And we have to make a stand here, right here in the BVI with all tournament, all Caribbean Championship. And when I called the Premier and I said, listen, I want to start a 5K cash tournament and go up the ladder, he said, no problem.
Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, a significant sponsor of the event, commended Parallel for his efforts in promoting basketball in the territory and pledged continued support for the championship, reaffirming his commitment to the growth and development of basketball in the BVI.
First of all, I just want to congratulate you, Steve, for organizing this awesome tournament. I think we all should give Steve a round of applause. It was a fantastic event starting from Thursday right to today. You should give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody came out. They supported. It brought the whole community together. We brought people from all over the Caribbean here. Great for tourism, great for the economy, and of course it was great entertainment. I also want to recognize all the teams who came, and I definitely want to recognize, of course, Team VG and Team Tola. And I definitely want to single out Demoy Hodge, who came here and he represented the BVI. Of course, we know the tragedy that happened to his father, Coco, and we want to say may his soul rest in peace. And we want to show how much we appreciate Demoy and the team for representing the BVI, even though, of course, we had that tragedy that took place.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
Well, up next, legislators pay tribute to the late Jamal Smith, attorney at law.
Father Jesus, not learn you along like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. You must have cut fun to people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang-gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. On Wednesday, April 9th, during the continuation of the House of Assembly of the Virgin Islands, legislators took time to pay homage to the late Jamal Smith, a local attorney who was found murdered in his home on Tortola. The tribute began with 3rd District Representative and family member of Jamal Smith, Honorable Julian Fraser, speaking on the matter.
Extend condolences to the family of Mr. Jamal Smith, one of my constituents, family member, and someone who I, along with many others, has admired for years. Madam Speaker, we extend our sympathies, we share our grief. We talk about the loss to the community. But see, you're not going to see, I haven't seen expressions of outrage. And Madam Speaker, there's a lot of that to go around. You ask yourself the question, and there are no answers. I would say those who has answers not given them. You ask yourself the question, why? Why does someone with so much to offer? Why does someone with so much promise? Why does someone that a community has so much to gain from has to be snatched away so soon, even in terms that are mysterious?
Honorable Fraser also made reference to the death of Mr. Kendoy Penn, another member of the Legal Fraternity who similarly lost his life decades ago.
Madam Speaker, when I joined this political fraternity, I was successful the first time I ran, which was back in 1999. And then I took office at the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor as a minister. And there was a young man who worked in the ministry. When you're young, Madam Speaker, and you're among your peers, you look different from when you're young and you're among your elders. And I saw in this young man, at that time, the youth, the insecurities, and the need for nurturing. And I'm not talking about Jamal Smith, I'm talking about Kendoy Penn. And I was another young man in the same profession, law. Left this territory, went away, achieved his goal, came back, and unfortunately again was snatched away from us. Young and promising.
Fraser spoke profoundly of Smith's contribution to the Virgin Islands.
Jamal he hadn't even had the opportunity to start a family as yet, because evidently he put his career ahead of for at least for the time being, he did that. He meant so much to his family. He meant so much to the community. You know, Madam Speaker, when you look at someone and you know that at some point the returns are going to be huge. They're going to be substantial. And all of a sudden, you wake up one morning and It's gone. You can't even see how or where it went. That's what happened in his case, Madam Speaker. That's what happened in his case. I can't say that I have ever had the opportunity to, but the opportunities are always there. But that you really took the time and made it a point to have certain conversations with that young man.
But also contributing was Deputy Premier Honorable Lorna Smith, who spoke on Mr. Smith's unwavering contributions and the impact crime is having on the Virgin Islands. She also shared just how bothered she was with such happenings.
I want to also express my sadness about the passing of Jamal Smith, a leading light in this country, a young lawyer, a man to whom a lot of us looked up to. Yes, as the chairman of the Labor Tribunal, we did hold, or the current chairman did hold a ceremony for him. And I gather, in fact, I've been invited to another at the end of this week. But, Madam Speaker, I am outraged. I am truly outraged at the crime in this country. I have not heard anything for the last 3 weeks about this matter. I am sure that it's being investigated. What saddens me, and I hark back to what was just said by the member from the second, is that it wasn't just that there was a murder committed, let's call it that, a murder committed, but the very next week there was a young man who was hospitalized, again from gunshot wounds, and then there were other gunshots heard all over the country. It seems to be a norm.
Meanwhile, Honorable Myron Warren, 6th District Representative and a practicing attorney, spoke about Mr. Smith's contributions to the legal fraternity and urged the government to quickly get a handle on crime. Attorney Jamal Smith was discovered with gunshot wounds at his home on Tuesday, March 12, 2024 at Manuel Hill on Tortola. Smith was the founder and principal of Thornton Smith, located in Seacoast Bay. Well, viewers, that's all we have for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and X. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Why? This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you,
Dad, this thing got me staying home. Keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into you know I hustle. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.